Spiritual gangsters, what it do, y'all? Good morning. Well, I mean, it is for me. Um, as you can see, I am filming in my room today because it is freaking cold, okay? Because otherwise I would have gone to a park somewhere, but because the sun has barely started to come out, hold on. Because I had the coffee in my hand. The sun is barely starting to come out. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have an amazing start of your week. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, January 9th of 2026. Okay. You guys have an incoming message. Okay. I've been seeing birds, right? I see a lot of birds lately. Like a lot. Like a lot of birds. Okay. And I know you probably are like, bruh, they're like we see birds every day, like all day, right? But not the way I've been seeing them. If you guys saw my reading from from yesterday, you guys saw the crow was literally right above where I was sitting on that bench. There was like a tree behind me. Hold on, you guys. Okay, yeah. There was like a tree behind me, and there was like the crow was literally crowing like literally right above me. So yes, definitely. And then today, right after I dropped off my kids from school, some Palo Santo for y'all. Okay, let's cleanse the energy, let's cleanse the air. Okay. I saw like a flock of birds. I don't even know what kind of birds they were. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And I saw a hawk yesterday. Okay, when we were leaving the park after I was done recording, I don't know if you guys heard, but my kids were like ready to go. I'm sorry for all the smoke, but my kids were ready to go. So, hold on. I'm just opening up my window a little bit. My kids were ready to go, so I was like, okay, fine, let's go. And my oldest was like, Mom, look. And I look up, and it looked like a hawk. Okay, could have been an eagle, but it low key, I want to say it was a hawk. Okay, so I'm gonna go with hawk. So yes, very, very, and then yeah, like I said today, I saw like a flock, and they weren't just like flying. Sometimes you know how like I've noticed that here where I live, when it's around 4, 5 in the afternoon, like I start to see a whole bunch of crows like migrate to another side, right? But it didn't look like that. And there's like blue smoke coming out. Wow. There's a lot of blue smoke coming out of this Palo Santo. I've never seen blue smoke, y'all. Like it's blue, bro. um so I'm gonna see if we're gonna Google that right now and see what does that mean. I've never seen this. This is the very first time, and it was a lot of smoke. Um, so yeah, and early in the morning, I've never seen birds do that. So and the way they were flying, they were just like, they just. I even went like this because I was like, what the hell is that? And so yes, and literally right after, that's what I heard, like incoming message. And then I heard message of concern. Okay, so hold on. So we gonna get into it, figure it out. I don't know, I feel like I'm cricket. I hope I'm not cricket. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get into it, figure it out, and see what's going on. I am gonna use tarot today, okay, but I'm gonna start off with the mermaid deck. Okay, and then go to the Kipperish, and then we'll see what goes on then, okay? Because yeah, interesting. Blue smoke. Blue smoke. What's that? We have divine sensuality, making love erotica. Okay, and then we have farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and the cycles. Okay. Coral's wisdom. It says colony, fragile works, but I don't like how that. Hold on. This is the second time I see this card. It says homeland. It says arrival. A journey ends. Establishment. Building. Settled. You know, we've been getting this energy a lot where I keep saying that you guys might be moving. Okay? And then we have air. It says breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. What is... Okay. Yeah, so I've been telling you guys that, right? Lately, I think for like the past 2-3 readings, I've been talking about moving. Like moving in with someone, living with someone. This says arrival. A journey ends. So I feel like for some of you, excuse me, if you have like a message coming in, this message is going to... I'm feeling like the message is going to establish the end of this journey. That, like, if you've been, like, in affliction, right? Or if people have been attacking you one way or another, however they've been attacking you, right? Or, like, creating stressful environment for you or blockages and things like that. I feel like that is officially coming to an end. You're going to receive a message, and other people are going to receive a message of concern because this journey is ending. You've arrived. You're okay. I'm getting a lot from this card, dude. Like, I feel like whatever message needs to be said to you or needs to be told to you or whatever, that message is here. Like around the corner, I'm hearing. And that'll officially bring this journey that you've been on of suffering and everything to an end. And that could be a concerning message for other motherfuckers that they can no longer afflict you. Okay? And then we have establishment. And then it says building and settled. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like some of you might be moving, settling down somewhere, like rebuilding your life. Like you're going to have the opportunity to rebuild your life however you want to rebuild it. Maybe you've had to rebuild your life over and over and over and over again, right? But this one, this time, with this chapter finally being closed, you're going to be able to establish your life and settle down. Like you're not going to have to worry about, like, okay, maybe before you were like, okay, cool, I got a new house, I got a new job, I'm cool, right? And then, bang, some bullshit happens, 911 on the time. Yeah, somebody's getting a message of concern, okay? And then, bang, something happens, and you had to give up your home and move in with your friend and rent a room out of your friend's house because for whatever reason. Right? Because something happened with the job that you can no longer afford to pay for that house. And you're like, fuck. Just when I was getting settled, thank you, Spirit. Just when I was getting settled, just when I was like, you know, getting my shit together, what the fuck just happened? Right? Maybe you were like, God, why does this keep happening to me? Why every single time I get it together, like, I get a wrench thrown, you know, in my plans. And I feel like with this, okay, I'm gonna take it out. I feel like with this chapter in your life finally coming to a close, You won't have to worry about that. You won't have to worry about if somebody's going to be attacking you. Obviously, right? New levels, new devils. But I feel like there's a particular somebody who's been like doing it for quite some time. And I'm hearing, and they're being stopped on their tracks. We got timeout, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. I think that's why you're here where you're at. Because you took the time out to... I'm sorry, guys. That's my stomach. And we got soul's cage. Rescue, escape from capacity and restriction. Rescue. Yearning. This is the second time I see this card too. Yearning. Longing for someone. Undesired separation. Pining. I can never say that word right. It says soul's cage. Rescue. Escape from captivity and restriction. Restriction. Sorry. So escape from captivity and restrictions. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Hold on. Let's see here. Whoa. We already got cards coming out. Twin Flame, Ascension, Rich Girl. I feel like you set yourself free from something. I was channeling this in like 2 videos ago where I was saying you broke the chains. You broke free from something. Like you broke free from some spell. Or some type of illusion. So you're maybe the kind of person that likes to spend time alone. That likes to spend time in solitude. When you do that, you are very self-aware. Okay? You are very self-aware of what's going on. You're very sure of yourself. I'm hearing, thank you, Spirit. You're very sure of yourself. So you're the kind of person that doesn't require like an entourage. You're okay with being in solitude. You're okay with being by yourself. I feel like most of your life you've always been by yourself. Maybe you've always been somewhat of a loner. Yeah, you've had friends here and there, but I'm hearing you never really had a companion. Okay? And then it says rescue, escape from captivity and restrictions. I don't know. This is giving like somebody trying to manipulate your way of thinking, or maybe caging, because I'm hearing you're doing too much. You're doing too much. So maybe somebody wanted to cage you, right? Wanted to keep you isolated, wanted to keep you in solitude because you were doing too much. Because you shine brighter than they do. Because you have more awareness. You're more self-aware. Like, you're the kind of person that notices things that other people don't notice. You're the kind of person that, yeah. Yeah, you're the kind of person that, you know, notices. I don't know. I didn't mean to say you're the kind of person that people don't notice. So maybe that's what it's been. You know, people don't notice you. People see you, right, and everything, but they don't acknowledge you until after the fact, I'm hearing. Until maybe it's too late. So maybe, I don't know what I'm getting, dude. Like, I'm getting people thinking like you're small potatoes. Like, not considering you, not noticing you, not saying like, oh yeah, collective has potential. Hey, why don't we call up collective and ask collective if they want to be a part of this? Because remember, collective can do this, that, and the other. So I think a collective would work good with us and this, that, and the other. I'm hearing a project. Like, maybe when there was things, you know, that like in school or at work, right? People would always be like, I don't think I want. I don't think I want to be with collective. You know, like you were always like shunned out, like pushed over, looked over. As somebody that like doesn't bring anything to the table. Okay, when bitch, you're the table, the chairs, okay, and the plates that go on top of it. What else do we got, spirit? We got moving on. Yeah, you're gonna be moving on from all this. You're going to be moving on to your homeland. I'm getting like, that's where you're going. So, your ancestors. This is what I'm saying. Maybe there's something about your homeland. If you live somewhere, right? And you've always lived there, you've never been out of the place where you live, you've always lived in that area, you never traveled anywhere, done anything, I feel like that's literally what you're about to do. Because you've been caged for so long. You've been in solitude. You've been contemplating, right? You've been spending time alone for such a long time that I'm hearing, I've got to break free. Yeah. Some of you are like over being by yourselves. Like, you're ready to meet people, to go out and have fun. Somebody's evil eyeing the high priestess. Because you're moving on. Because you're moving on. Okay. So with this homeland, like I said, this chapter in your life is over. And at this point, all somebody can do is evil eye your shit, because they can no longer control you, because you have broken free from captivity and restrictions. This could have been a parent, dude. Oh my god. What else we got, spirit? Oh my god. Karmic masculine. Could have been a karmic masculine, right? That could be a dad, an ex-partner, a sibling. Okay? Bro, I'm telling you. Bondage and gift. Whoever these people are, right? Evil eye, karmic masculine. They weren't expecting you to break free from this. But you have a gift. I'm hearing alchemize. You were able to break free from whatever they had you trapped in, and you were able to alchemize whatever negative energies they were sending towards you. So even though you broke free from the bondage, right, you wouldn't make it. Whoever these people are, they don't know how to be alone. And they are extremely surprised that you do. I'm telling you, expectations. They expected, right? Oh, collective broke free. That's cool. She ain't gonna make it out there. He ain't gonna make it out there. I give collective like about a week before they come crawling back to me. You didn't go back. You did it. And now you're ready for a new homeland. You're ready to go. You're ready to move on. I feel like your ancestors at this time are helping you do so. They're the ones that are helping you move on from all this. We got voodoo up in here. What the hell? Hold up. Occupation. And we got karmic fam on the bottom of the deck, bro. We got both of them. This could definitely be a karmic couple. I'm just not sure how the occupation, wow. How the occupation, what's this occupation? I just asked to clarify the occupation. Single, sexy, and successful came out. So they were doing voodoo, they were doing magic, so you wouldn't be single, sexy, and successful, so you wouldn't have work, or so, well, yeah, right, because that falls into that. So you wouldn't have work, so you wouldn't look good. So you, because I did see real love as well. So they were pretty much trying to cancel everything out for you. They were trying to have you be single. They were trying to have you not be sexy, not be successful. Okay? That's their occupation. These are motherfuckers that ain't got nothing better to do but to fuck with you. Day and night. Night and day. Anything else, Spirit? Starseed. Anything else, Spirit? I'm going to put it back because it felt sideways. Anything else, Spirit? Rich guy? And abundance on the bottom. I feel like whatever message of concern, whatever message is coming through is going to have something to do with your abundance. Okay, it could turn you into this rich guy, rich girl. Let's see the tarot. Okay, we got the Lovers on the bottom. Interesting. The Lovers was on the bottom, right? And I split the deck at the Hanged Man. And I told you this karmic masculine and this karmic femme, they could be a couple. So this couple could be stuck right now. This couple could be stuck right now. That is the reason why they have no, like... That's the reason why they don't understand how you were able to break away from this bondage, set your soul free, set yourself free, period, overall. And that they are no longer being able to fuck with your energy with this voodoo because your ancestors are here. And all they could do is evil eye your shit. That's literally it. I'm hearing you defeated the enemy. Death. Yeah, you defeated something. You're done with something, bro. You defeated it. Whoever the enemy is, you defeated the enemy. Divine sensuality. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, let's see. My head is itching. Making love erotica. Divine sensuality. Why do we have that, Spirit? Ugh. The Knight of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. I don't... Somebody has the hots for you, bro. Somebody has the hots for you. Yep. If you've been manifesting love, it's coming in. It's here, I'm hearing. It's here. We have the Ten of Swords on the bottom and the star literally right behind it. So, yeah. Bro, the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. You're about to get communication about this, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, more communication. You're about to, you about to receive a message of good news. The Page of Wands. How many communication cards came out at once? Like 3? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Together with the Six of Wands. Whatever this communication is, whatever this person wants to say to you, which is looking like this person will want to love up on you, okay? This person finds you desirable. This is like a divine sensuality. This is not lust. This is not, let's roll around in bed and then that's it, we're done. Don't ever call me again. I won't. Bro, it came out anyways. The Eight of Wands. There's communication about this. I feel, you know what, I'm going to be real. I feel like whoever this person is, this energy is, they want, wow! Whoever this person is, they want to come and communicate with you that they love you, that they see a future with you. They see a family. They see the white picket fence, the dog, the cat, okay? They see, all they see when they see you is abundance. Like with you, they can be prosperous. With you, they can, I feel like this person feels like with you by their side, they can do anything, be anything. Okay? That's what they feel like. Look at this. The Six of Wands and the Sun. Like I said, this person feels when you are, when like having you in their lives, it's like the sun coming out every single morning for them. For them, it's not going to rain. For them, it's not going to be a rainstorm, a snowstorm, or whatever. No, a tsunami. It's not going to be none of that shit. With you by their side, it's a victory. And to them, that is like the sun coming out and shining on their face every single morning. When I tell you that this person, like, this person desires you, this person wants to make love to you, this person, I'm gonna be real, this person wants to love all up on you, wants to romance you. Okay, wow, those are very beautiful cards that came out, you guys. We got the Hermit on the bottom. Maybe this person has been spending time alone and Spirit has showed this person that, like, you're it. I'm eating, guys. I'm sorry. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate, enjoy the lunar light and its cycles. What's that? Actually, hold on. What's the karmic masculine? What's this karmic masculine? The Tower. Karmic masculine. Hold on, the Ace of Swords fell, but I don't know if it fell in reverse or right up. But with the Hanged Man, I feel like this person's going through a tower, and there's like karma's really kicking that ass. Like, these are not pretty cards. Okay? Karma's kicking that ass. I'm getting two things with this ace of... They know that if it fell upright, they know that they have to say, like, in order for them to, like, catch a break. Because I feel like this karmic masculine can't even fucking sleep at night, bro. Because your ancestors, I'm telling you, they don't play about you. So, I feel like this karmic masculine knows that they have to tell you a truth, but they're choosing not to. Okay? They're choosing not to, even though they're fucking stuck. Karmic masculine. Oh, see? Strength. Yeah, this person didn't know how strong you were. And they really thought that they had you, like... They really thought they had you. Whoever this person is, or people. Yeah, they really thought they had you. They were like, cool, we got nine swords in there already, right? They stressing out. Or they're stressing out. Or they're stressing out. But I mean, literally right before this, we had the Knight of Swords to the Ten of Swords. We had the strength, though, literally right before this. So, I feel like that's what they thought. Like, nah, we got Collective, bro. Like, Collective ain't coming back from this. You think she gonna come back from this? You think he's gonna come back from this? Again, people that underestimated your strength. People that underestimated your power. People that, thank you, Spirit. People that underestimated your protection. I'm hearing, that's what I just heard. People that, they underestimated your protection. They probably thought you weren't protected. Again, to what I was saying in the channeling part, right? Maybe you're the kind of person that comes in like a cute tiny little package that doesn't look threatening at all and is a very big threat. Okay? A very massive big threat. You're a threat. You are nobody to be fucked with, is the vibe. For real. You are not to be played with. God don't play about you. He don't. Your ancestors, they don't play about you. Your spirit team, they do not play about you. They don't. You are necessary. You are important. There is something that you are here to do. Okay? Karmic femme, what's up with her ass? Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, I'm getting Cinderella energy. I feel like this karmic femme could be a parent, dude. The Ace of Cups. What the hell? And the Five of Pentacles. Hold on. Okay. All right. I've channeled this before. And some of you even got mad that I channeled this, okay? Leaving rude ass, dumbass comments. But it is what it is. This is what's in the energy. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, just leave it. Okay? You don't have to put dumbass comments in the comment section that it's not me, my mom would never, my brother would never, my ex would never. Like, ugh. But for some of you, this karmic femme, it is your mom. Okay? And your mom could have told this karmic masculine, whoever this is to you, an ex, a brother, a dad, whatever. But it low-key feels like an ex. Because with this Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles works for her shit, right? She goes out and she goes out and she goes and she gets it, right? She works hard. She ain't ready. She ain't waiting for somebody to like take care of her, watch after her, or none of that, right? She's very resourceful. She's like, okay, well, we gonna make this penny stretch until whenever we get paid again, or if there is money, right? They know how to work it for it to continue, for the money to continue to keep flowing. I'm getting, and I feel like this karmic femme told this masculine that they were like that. Okay, that they were like that, and whoever this karmic masculine is was like, oh, you are? And they're like, yeah, I'm the Queen of Pentacles, not the collective. And this person, instead of saying no or finding out more information, they just listened. They listened. And that in return, what ended up happening was that put this person in like a very heavy, burdensome state that there was like a plan. There was a plan between these two, okay? Hold on. There was a plan between these two, okay? But the karmic femme lied to this masculine about something to convince them, okay, to go up against you. And this could have been a situation where like they were like, you know, I have money, or I have this, or I have that. I can offer you this and I can offer you that. Oh, yeah, because look, rich guy came out. And we did have abundance on the bottom of the deck. And we do have the Ten of Pentacles out here. So you could be receiving some type of money. And this Queen of Pentacles, this karmic femme could have been like, bro, if you do this, right? If you burden the hell out of the collective, right? If you know, we had bondage, right? If you like cage them completely, this was your energy when you were with these people, dude. Whoever they are. They're karmic as fuck, dude. They're just, oh my God. These are wicked, wicked, wicked human beings. They are wicked as fuck. And so, yeah, this karmic femme was able to convince this karmic masculine to do you like this, right? And in return, they were going to be like, oh, yeah, and we're going to get money, and we're going to split it up, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Oh, here it is. But what ended up happening, what they weren't counting on, right? Because we had the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Swords. They weren't counting on you moving away. They weren't counting on you, you know, rowing away to calmer waters. Because they expected you to drown in that negative ass energy. But like I said, they underestimated your protection. They underestimated your power. They underestimated, I'm hearing, who walks with you. Thank you, Spirit. You got a very powerful spiritual team that walks with you day and night. And they underestimated that. And so now, because of this, I'm going to be real. This motherfucker right here did you a favor. Whoever this is, they did you a favor by pulling this person away from you. However it was. Maybe it was an ex, right? That you were so in love with. That you couldn't see that this person was like fucking torturing you. Or even if you did see it, you turned a blind eye. Okay? But now you have somebody that's really coming in to offer you a real love connection. By you moving on to calmer waters and separating yourself from these people made space for this romance to come in. And now these people are left the way they wanted you to be. Okay, I'm hearing they're losing everything. They're losing everything. Oy. All right, karmic masculine. Was that the karmic masculine? Karmic masculine. Why we got that? Or did I clarify his ass already? Yeah, I think I did. What's this expectation? What were they expecting? They weren't expecting justice? Hold on. Or they were doing something for justice not to happen? The high priestess? They weren't expecting you to know something. Oh, they weren't expecting you to figure this shit out. So maybe, yeah, maybe this was a parent in a past connection, right? And then at first you were like, oh, for example, let's just say, right? Oh, my mom and my husband or my boyfriend, they get along so great. Bro, I swear to God, this is resonating so fucking bad. Right? You're like, oh, wow, my mom and my boyfriend, my dad and my girlfriend, they get along so great. But then after a while, right, you were like, well, that's weird. Why would they do that? Well, that's weird. Why would they do that? And then you started, like the veil started getting thinner and thinner and thinner until it completely came off and you figured out the truth. Yeah, bro, I can't make it up. The moon. The moon. This shit was hidden. You had no idea that you had a parent and an ex that were fucking around behind your back. You had no clue. No fucking clue. The moon here. You had no idea. You intuitively knew. Your intuition was telling you. And maybe you were vocal about it. Maybe you were vocal about it. Because these bitches were too busy celebrating, right? That they had you in this 10 of swords, 9 of swords, 10 of wands energy. So again, these bitches celebrated so early that you were in that energy and they thought that you were never gonna get up. And maybe you were vocal about it like, oh yeah, I know that you were doing this with my mama. I know that you were doing this with my daddy. I know that you were doing this, that, and the other, right? And maybe these people were like, you are tripping. I would never. You're crazy, collective. Wow, the Queen of Swords. Look, the Queen of Swords came out sideways and I put her back in and here she is again. Yeah, this is what you got for these bitches. A fucking big old sword. I am hearing it again. You are not to be fucked with. You're not. You're not to be fucked with. Okay? You are somebody that needs to be taken very seriously, says Spirit. The Hangman in reverse. You're not stuck. You know who you are. You know where you're going. And nothing's stopping you. Okay? What they wish for you is not happening. Yeah, they weren't expecting you to get out of whatever bro, whatever the hell they wanted for you to be stuck, to have the 6 of Cups, to not have love. Okay, this could be somebody from your past. Again, a connection. Somebody that you had planted seeds with. Somebody that you thought you were gonna be with forever, maybe. Ugh, my God. Okay, what's this voodoo? What's this voodoo spirit? The King of Cups. I'm hearing it's a fake King of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. You know that, though. You know that, yeah, the King of Cups is upright and everything, right? Because the King of Cups upright is somebody compassionate, loving, somebody that is in tune with his or her emotions, right? Very loving energy, compassionate. I keep hearing that word compassionate. Kind, gentle. But with the Nine of Wands, no. Your guard is up with this motherfucker. You know. You know it's a lie. We're clarifying voodoo. You know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. This person could want to come in on some lustful shit to try to get you, like, pregnant or something. We got the Empress on the bottom. Okay? Because you are attracted, because you are balanced. Okay? In your energies, you're balanced. I told you, you're rejecting this motherfucker. Whoever this King of Cups is, they ain't the King of Cups. Hold up, let's see. What's this King of Cups? What's this King of Cups? I saw abandonment. What's this King of Cups, Spirit? I told you. We got jealousy and envy and legal. This person's trying to get out of a legal situation, and they I feel like this karmic masculine is being pushed by this karmic femme to come back into your energy one way or another. It's like, you need to get back in there. Because if you don't get back in there, we're not going to be able to steal their money. We're not going to be able to steal their destiny. We're not going to be able to control them and manipulate them the way we've always have. But you got this energy for this motherfucker. For this King of Cups, this is what you got. This is what you got. You're like, no, you're not coming in to disturb my peace. You're not going to come in and disturb my balance. And no, bitch, you are not a King of Cups. I see right through you. This person's trying to avoid this tower that is falling. I feel like the tower, you know what I see? I see the tower, but I see like bits and pieces falling. So this tower is like slowly deteriorating until it's just going to fall. So there's already cracks in the tower. And little tiny pieces have already fallen on top of this karmic masculine. And the more this karmic masculine listens to whoever the fuck this karmic femme is, the more down they go. But this karmic masculine on their own, they got their own issues. What kind of fucking karmic masculine is scared of a female or is jealous and envious of a fucking female? Yeah, because we got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You took that leap of faith. You were like, 10 of swords, 10 of swords, 9 of swords. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to take this leap of faith and start over. Because you already know how to do that. You've done that most of your life. Like what I was saying in the channeled part, right? Is like, as soon as you get your life together, some shit happens and you're like, fuck. Damn, I was doing so good. God, how come every time like I'm doing so amazing, things always crumble? And it's because of this parent. And you know shit. We got the High Priestess twice. Again, they didn't count on your power. They didn't count on your psychic gifts. I'm hearing on your ability to read people. You have such an ability to read people. Like, you can get, like, if you meet someone right now, like, and you get to know them, you will just start talking. And whoever you're saying it to, this person can be like, bro, how the fuck did they know that? How did they know that that's what I'm scared of? Or how did they know that that's what triggers me? Or how did they know that that's what makes me happy? Or how did they know that? They don't tell you. They don't tell you that like you're hitting the nail on the head, but you are. You are. Okay, you definitely are. And so I feel like because we were clarifying voodoo, that's the reason why the King of Cups came out. So this motherfucker is like doing voodoo so they can cloak themselves as a King of Cups. But no, you see, you know what's up. There's nothing this person can do to come in and try to like fool you at this point. Let's see, bondage. Why we got bondage? Judgment in reverse. Maybe you're not being judged, right? Because you were a victim in this whole scenario. You had no clue yeah, the high priestess. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, you are a high priestess. The empress. Like somebody tried to put the empress under judgment. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. You know what I get? Like, okay, first of all, I'm gonna be real. The first thing I get is that with this connection coming in, you could definitely be getting pregnant, having a baby with this person. Okay? We've been picking that up a lot. We've been channeling babies for a couple months now. I'm gonna be real. Okay? Y'all know that. We've been channeling babies for a couple months. So that's the first thing I get. I also feel like you could maybe be birthing a new idea, a creative project, okay? With this Ace of Wands too. If it's not a baby, right? If that's not something you want, you could be birthing, you could be working on something and you're about to give birth to it. Like I said, right? What I was saying earlier, like you can be starting something, okay? But I also feel like if you have a platform, you're speaking some type of truth here. You might have to testify against people. I just saw the the Seven of Wands. What's this evil eye? Knight of Swords. The Five of Wands. Yeah, these... the Temperance. Somebody wants to come in with some type of communication, but the Magician. Somebody wants to come in with some type of communication, right? But what they want to do with this communication is they want whatever they're gonna say, they want it to piss you off. Okay? They're gonna say some bullshit. Like, for example, this is just an example. Okay? If it's your mom and she's coming to gloat about how she got down with your ex person. Oh yeah, I was with him. Oh yeah, and literally right under your nose, and moo 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 moo, and blah blah blah. I'm hearing your body hear it from the horse's mouth. So that could very well be something that somebody's about to come and tell you. That they were fooling around with your ex-person. And the person that is coming to tell you that is somebody sacred to you, like a family member or a sister, right? Or a sister-in-law or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. But it's a female dude that is coming with communication. The Queen of Wands. It's a female that is coming with communication. So again, if they come in with communication like, oh yeah, I was with your man day and night and right under your nose and you never even had a clue. And we went off and every time we did it, right, we always laughed in your face. Because, oh my God, for some of you, it's really gonna piss me off. Ugh. I can feel the energy, dude. For some of you, that's literally what happened. And they would mess around with each other like they would do the do. And then after, be in your face. And this person, your ex-person, would come and kiss you and hug you literally right after being with this family member of yours. Okay? So they would laugh at you. They would really laugh. I'm hearing they would mock you. Okay? They would mock your pain. They would mock your sadness. They would talk shit about it. So what this person wants to do is that maybe this parent knew that you really loved this ex-partner, right? So what they want to do is they want to come and communicate that with you so you can fight with them. So you can fight with them. So you can be like, what the fuck? Bitch. But you're being asked to keep cool. Keep calm. Stay grounded. Okay? Stay grounded. Do not let this person. I'm hearing again, alchemize it. I'm hearing alchemize it. The magician. You have that power. You have that power to turn and when I mean unbelievable pain, because you know what it's like. You felt unbelievable pain before. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody that has 10 swords in their back and 10 swords in their front. And now I want to cry. Oh my God. You know what it's like. Okay? And I'm hearing, you know that this person only wants to come in with this communication to fuck with you. Spirit is saying, you know that your ex-person ain't shit. You know that. So do not allow the words of this person to hurt you. Or at least do not engage in the fuckery. Okay? If it hurts you, acknowledge that pain. Go right. Don't just surpass it. No. Go right through it. Acknowledge it. Deal with it. Heal from it and move on. Because you know very well that these people, we have the Two of Pentacles, they know you are very well balanced right now. And that is the reason why this new love is coming. This money is coming. Creative opportunities are coming. You are attracting, right? You're like a magnet that is attracting nothing but blessings at this time. Okay? So, because they can't do no more voodoo, right? Because they can't do this shit anymore. This is all this is all they can do. And so now the plan is, let me go knock on Collective's door and tell her that I was rolling around with her man to piss her off so she can hit me. And then I'll press charges against her. Right? So she can, you know, because Collective has like a little problem, you know, a little temper problem. You remember how she used to act? You remember how he used to act? Yeah, you remember him? Yeah. So let's go in there, right, and trigger him or her, right, so they can punch me, so they can hit me, right? Because what they're trying to do is get you caught up in a way. But with judgment being in reverse, you ain't getting caught up for nothing. You ain't getting caught up for a motherfucking thing. Because two things can happen here. One, this person could actually come knocking on your door with some bullshit, and you're being told to alchemize that shit, to stay grounded, okay? To remember all the hard work that you've put in. Or this person could want to come your way, and your ancestors are going to stop them. That they won't even make it to your house or to your work of, to your place of work or whatever. They just won't. It won't happen. Okay? I'm hearing probably it won't happen. You've been through too much already. You've been through too much. But one thing I know for sure is that you are going to find this out, because we have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You are going to find this out. Information, communication is coming from all sorts. We got the Eight of Wands as well. Okay, so, ooh, now my head is itching. Okay, communication is coming in, period. So you're gonna have to deal with this, period. Regardless if you want to or not, you are gonna have to deal with this. You will find out the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But you're gonna find it out in a way where how the divine wants you to find out. Not how these people want to come and tell you, right? Because the divine wants you to find out the whole entire truth, so you can finally really say, oh, I knew that shit about your ass. Oh, and I knew that shit about you. You bitch, I'm surprised. I didn't know you was doing me like that. Damn. I loved you, right? I had your back, bitch, and that's what you do to me? Is the vibe. Okay, so you're gonna be finding out about people that you already knew about. You're like, oh, you're here, bro. I'm not even surprised to see your ass here. You did, but you're also gonna find out about people you didn't know. Like, you too is the vibe, okay? But it's the way that Spirit is doing it. So because Spirit wants you to know the truth, you deserve to know the entire truth, and Spirit is about to show you what that truth is. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. That motherfuckers were sneaky. That they were doing shit behind your back. That they were lying, stealing, cheating, manipulating, faking. Okay? What else we got? Is that it? What's this? Oh, let's clarify this rich guy. What's this rich guy? We gonna clarify rich guy and occupation. We gonna call it, y'all. Ooh. What's this rich guy? Oh. Nine of Cups. King of Swords. The Hermit. The Three of Swords on the bottom. The Ten of Cups. Okay. And the World on the bottom. So this is a new beginning. Whoever this rich guy is, this is this person coming towards you. And this person can be rich in all kinds of ways, right? This person can be rich in actual money. This person can be rich in health, right? This person can be rich in, like, creatively rich, right? Like everything they create turns into gold or something like that, right? But what I get also with this, Nine of Cups, like this person sees you as their wish fulfillment. I feel like this person also could have manifested you. Like this is somebody who said things like, if the collective is meant to be with me, please show me a sign. Or please let me know some way, somehow, right? This could have been somebody, right? The King of Swords is this person's smart, very intelligent, very hardworking, very determined, very like I feel like a very strong, like domineering energy, okay? But it's not like domineering in a way where it's like manipulative and cruel, okay? But this is somebody that's very stern. So with that Three of Swords that we saw on the that I had on the bottom of the deck, is it there? No, it's the World. Um, I feel like this is somebody that does head over heart decisions because they've been heartbroken before. Okay? Because they're like, nah, three swords is more than enough for me. And I feel like this is somebody who sees you and says, fuck, nine of swords, 10 of swords, 10 of swords in their front and 10 of swords in their back, and they're still happy? Damn. I feel like this person has gone within. We got the Hermit. And Spirit has shined the light on this person. And like I said, this person could have asked for like a sign that you are their person. That they should invest their time. Thank you, Spirit. That they should invest their time in you. And Spirit showed them this. Spirit showed them this. And so I feel like this person could be like I'm hearing softening up to you. So if you were in a connection or if you're in this connection, right, and you're like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like he likes me, sometimes I feel like he doesn't. Sometimes I feel like she wants to be with me, sometimes I feel like she doesn't, right? It's because of them going back and forth with their mind and their heart. I'm hearing, but they're gonna make the right decision. They're gonna make the right decision. They're gonna start this new beginning with you. Because we have the World. Oh, sorry. They're going to start this new beginning with you. Okay? We have the star right behind that. Okay? Yeah, because we have the Seven of Cups right behind that. This person can be seeing that you have all these options. Okay? And they're like, no. I'm not, no, I want them for me. I don't want to let them go, right? I want to spend forever with them. I want to be happy with them. Okay? So, oh, occupation. Let's see this occupation, Spirit. What's this occupation? Wow. The Fool. Okay. The Fool. You could be taking a leap of faith on like a new type of career. Okay. On doing something different that you would never normally do. Let's say for like about 10 years you've been a waiter or a waitress. Right. And now you want to work with kids. You know, the total opposite, right? You want to work with kids or, you know, something. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities coming in. You have new opportunities coming in. The Nine of Pentacles. New opportunities. Money. Okay, a lot of money. Whatever. Yeah, you're going to be able to relax, breathe. Whatever you're creating, you've taken a leap of faith on something. Okay, if you've been working on something and you're like, Spirit, you told me to take a leap of faith on this job, working with these kids, right? Never worked with kids before. But I don't see, you know, why you were guiding me to do this, Spirit. I don't know why you were guiding me to take this leap of faith on these new opportunities, right? These new job opportunities, this new work opportunities. But you're about to see. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, you are about to see. You're about to see You're about to see this pay off. Or you're about to see the hard work that you put into this situation pay off. Right, to this project. Like, let's say, for example, again, working with kids, right? And you're like, okay, I've been doing this for a whole year now, Spirit. And, I mean, I get paid pretty well, but it's still not cutting it, Spirit. I don't know if this was the right decision. I don't know why you made me do this, because when I was a waiter or a waitress, I was getting my paycheck plus tips, right? And I was getting this, and I was getting that, and I was getting the other. And so, but you're about to see, I'm hearing like the fruits of your labor. And it's gonna allow you to take like a mental break, I'm feeling. Like you're about to be able to rest. Like you won't have to worry about money. I feel like maybe that's what you are worried about right now. Money. Like having money. Yeah, look, the Two of Swords. You're stressed out, right? Overthinking like about money. How come I don't have any money? We got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles here. You're about to have it. Bro. 10-10. Because something is over. Because something is done. And not only that, look at this. You went from the 9 and 10 of Swords to the 9 and 10 of Cups and Pentacles, okay? Look, hold on. You went from the 9 and 10 of Swords to the 9 and 10 of Pentacles and the 9 and 10 of Cups. 99 could be significant. 10-10 could be significant. This is what happens when you don't stay here. This is literally what happens when you don't stay here. And they underestimated the power that you carry of turning something like this into something like this. You're about to be so freaking happy, so freaking wealthy, so freaking abundant. And that is the reason why these motherfucking energies are so mad. Page of Cups. What's this? You know what I get with this? Because I did see this one fly out. I was just explaining the other ones. But I'm going to explain this and we're going to go. I feel like with this is this person coming in for you guys. I feel like this person wants to come in with an apology. Maybe because they were all up in their head. They didn't know. Again, right? They were going back and forth with their heart and their head. They were like going over and over and over. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Even though Spirit is like literally showing them this. Right? Or maybe even Spirit's telling, like, showing them that and then telling them, like, that's going to put you in this energy. Like, the collective's energy puts anybody in abundant energy, not just them. They are here to share that energy. Maybe that's what you're here to do. You're here to show people that they do not have to stay in this energy. Maybe there's like you're the master teacher that teaches people how to alchemize their 10 of Swords into the 10 of Cups, into the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And maybe this person was like, I don't know. Maybe they were questioning what you do, right? If it was of the light or not. But either way, this person can either be coming in with an apology, because we're clarifying occupation, and the page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups? Hold on, let's see. Right, it could be a love offer, okay? An apology. This could be somebody younger, okay? This could be somebody younger. I can't look. What did I just say? The collective has an abundant energy. that could put anybody else, whoever is around you, in the same energy. And I feel like it's because of what you say, what you preach. I'm hearing, like, you can say, like, yeah, bro, like, I grew up in a really fucked up family, but I didn't let that shit stop me. I kept going. I was living in the streets. I was homeless. I didn't have nothing to eat. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. But look at me now. And it's why? Because I alchemized that shit. I didn't stay in the Ten of Swords. No. Why? Because I knew that I deserved more. What's this Page of Cups? Yeah, maybe it's a he, a divine masculine. But this person's like seeing all this about you. That you are this, that you're there. The block card one, it was like turning in reverse though. What's this Page of Cups? One more for this Page of Cups, Spirit. Animosity. I just saw animosity in relationship. And I was getting that earlier, like this karmic masculine, whoever they are, when you are in this connection, this person could want to come in and start some bullshit. But I feel like whoever's coming your way, they're in that King of Swords energy. They're not. I'm hearing, baby, won't you come? Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Page of Cups. Can I get one more for this Page of Cups, please? Ooh. I saw abandonment in reverse. Yeah, this person's not going to want to let you go. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Spirit, give me one, please. Thank you. Nice guy and ascending. Nice guy and ascending. Those are the ones that I saw. We did have the Hermit, right? This person could have been in Hermit mode and doing the work. Okay? Yeah, look, emotional pain. That's probably why they were going back and forth in the situation. Okay? I hope you guys like your reading. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, bye.